Welcome, Aries, to your November 2025 reading. So glad that you're here, and Spirit has an exciting message for you today. It is all about your confidence is rising. I'm very excited about that. My name is Paula B. Energy, and Spirit is going to tell us all about how that's going to work. And I hope you'll stick around for that. If you're ready to shift your energy and find out, let's dive in. Spirit's already revealed the cards for you, Aries. And we're going to look at your overall energy. We're going to look at your challenges for the month and your action steps that Spirit recommends that you take. And we're also going to have a mystery blessing card, which we are going to pull right now. Now, I do not know what the mystery blessing is. We're just going to shuffle. And I'm actually closing my eyes because I don't want to see it. So I want to guess too. Okay, that's going to be your mystery blessing card. If you think you know what it is, please put that in the comments below. I think maybe it might be, I'm going to guess maybe Page of Swords. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, so first main energy card is the Two of Swords. And by the way, take what resonates and leave the rest. Not everything is for everybody. Just want to throw that in. Your very first energy card is, and it's your main theme card really, the Two of Swords. So what we see here is somebody who's walking a tightrope. She is blindfolded and she has two swords in her hand. Now, at first glance, this looks like that she's got those swords in her hands for balance. I like the fact that she's got the moon up above. So she's tapped into her subconscious. Swords are the suit of air and have to do with the way that we think, the way our mind works, how we're able to see the truth of something. And it's also our communication. And so she is using these for balance. Now, in the typical meaning of this card, this is a card of being unwilling to see some truths. But as I was looking at this card, what I really gathered from it is she's very confident. Look at her. My gosh. And she's, walking a tightrope. It looks like some sort of lightning or something is sparking at her feet. So she is perfectly balanced. She's confident. She's walking a difficult road, but doing it with ease. So Spirit's message, I think, for this card for you, Aries, is that you got this. Your confidence is rising. Sure, you might have a couple of things that you're maybe a little bit indecisive on, and that's okay. You may have a couple of situations that you're mulling over and you're trying to decide, should I do this one or should I do that one? Maybe it's conversations or communications that have been a little bit prickly and you're having to overcome them, but you're doing it with grace and ease, just like this tightrope walker. What are your challenges for the month? So the very first one is Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles, what we see here is someone that's putting a coin into a special mechanized box to save it. Fours are all about creating stability. Think the four legs of a table versus three, right? If you have four legs to the table, it's much sturdier than if you have three. It might be a little bit more wobbly. And Pentacles is the suit that deals with earth energy and all of our resources. And of course, money is one of our resources, but not the only one. Our relationships are resources, our health, our time, our energy, anything that supports us is a resource. Now, typically, most readers read this card as hoarding or holding on to our resources, being unwilling to let go. In its balance perspective, however, the Four of Pentacles is all about building a foundation because a four is a foundational number. And so what are you building a foundation in? So it's going to have one of those two meanings for you, Aries. Some of you, it might be that there are things that you need to let go of. And now is the time because your confidence is growing and you're able to walk that tightrope and you'll be able to do it. For the rest of you, it is that you are walking that tightrope and you are taking those steps, even if they're baby ones, towards achieving your goal. It's very, very possible that many of you are starting a new job, starting a new business. Perhaps you're in a new relationship, or perhaps you're contemplating doing one of those things. Any and all of those might be possible for you because there's a lot of Aries in the world. But in each of those instances, you need to ask yourself, what is right for me? And is this building me up or tearing me down? Is the message I'm getting from Spirit. Let's qualify that. The card that came out as the qualifier is another 4 card. It is the 4 of Swords. Now, again, we said earlier that Swords is all about our mental processes, the way that we think and communicate. And if you notice, this person is lying down. He's taking a rest. He's literally resting his brain from churning on all of this stuff. But notice at the bottom, his hand is very close. In fact, it's on his sword. He's ready to spring up at a moment's notice and go back into the fray. So one of your challenges this month, Aries, is going to be taking adequate rest, particularly resting your mind and not constantly thinking about the issues that you are struggling with this month. So you've got 2 challenges: to either build a foundation and or let go of something. Both can be true. And also getting adequate rest of both your mind and your body and your spirit. All right, now let's see where it's all going to shift a little bit here. Spirit has another couple of cards of action for you. The very first card is the 8 of Cups. This is another walking away card, I'm going to say. So you've got 2 cards that have similar meanings. The 8 of Cups, of course, cups is water energy. And that has to do with our feelings. And all of those cups behind this person are full of emotional experiences that they've had. But they're actually leaving those behind. And they are moving towards the 9th cup. Now, in tarot, the 9th cup, the 9 of Cups, is all about our wishes and dreams coming true, our personal ones. And the 10 of Cups is complete fulfillment, complete emotional fulfillment, right? All of those things that it's often called the happy family card. So when this card comes up, it's an indication that the action step that you need to take may involve moving away from something that has been familiar to you. It might be something that brought you great enjoyment in the past, but maybe now it's not really doing that for you. And if it's not, then that means it's time to move on. All right, your qualifying card for the 8 of Cups is the Queen of Swords. Now, for your action step, what does the Queen of Swords mean? Well, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Discernment. What is discernment? Discernment is being able to look at the facts of a situation or an issue in our lives and to really be able to see the truth of it so that we can make an informed, clear decision. The Queen of Swords is about clarity, but we can't have clarity if our minds are clouded with emotion, which is the 8 of Cups. Lots of emotion happening in the 8 of Cups. So it's going to take removing the emotional component of it out and really looking at the actual facts of the situation and going, okay, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. Is that actually working for me or not? Now, then bringing back in the emotion and see where you feel. It's both, of course, because we're creatures of both. But your action step this month is going to be to gain some clarity by really looking at the facts of the situation. So for some of you, that might mean walking away. For others of you, it might mean doubling down. It's going to be different for every one of you, and only each one of you can make that decision. Okay, now it's my favorite time. It's the mystery blessing card. What do you think it is? If you know what it is, put your prediction in the comments section. I'm hoping that it's going to be like 9 of Cups or maybe the Empress. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's Ace of Cups. Excellent. Your mystery blessing card is Ace of Cups. Now, this can mean that for some of you, this might mean a new love. Now, that might mean romantic love. It might also be a new friendship, a new job, something new that you love. A new, what's the word that I want for it? Excitement. about your life. Look at the cup, it's overflowing. I mean, if that's not excitement, I don't know what is.